Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Death or Dishonor DLC with, of course, the Oak 1.4 update. So, we've just finished off as Czechoslovakia. I won't be replaying that one because I played on a little bit and absolutely nothing happened in the world, or at least nothing in relation to us. I'll go into a little bit more detail in the comment section below, but we're going to be starting up a new LP today as Hungary, with the purpose of recreating the Austro-Hungarian Empire, because that's the thing you can now do in the Death or Dishonor DLC. It's going to be a bit of a sprint to beat Germany to their Anschluss, but we'll do our best. So, Kingdom of Hungary, we start out after the First World War having had the Treaty of Trianon, which basically nerfs our military to ridiculous extremes, like we get no air force, etc. Our number of soldiers is, off the top of my head, 15,000, I want to say, but I'm not certain on that one. Basically, Hungary ends up with most of its land gone, its entire military force crippled, and very, very unhappy. We also need to elect a king. We also need to figure out something about a secret rearmament, and we need to do something about the Treaty of Trianon, because, quite frankly, this is a military game. We're going to need a military. Our starting, what is it called? National spirit is the Treaty of Trianon, which reduces our recruitable population, and also massively reduces the speed at which we can build military factories, so we need to sort that. Let's go. Hello, Kingdom of Hungary. It used to be much bigger, but people stole your land. We will deal with them. We will deal with them in time. Also, we need to try and get on the Austrian side, because if we can do that, golden, that's going to really help us. So, we are going to have historical AI focuses off. Yep. We're going to be playing in a kind of different history. Not different in the state of, let's see what we can do with Czechoslovakia and if we can hold out in history. We're going to just let history go riot. Now, in my experience, this can be sometimes quite historically accurate, and other times you can find that perhaps the Soviet Union goes democratic. Maybe not that much, but you get the idea that a lot of crazy stuff can happen. I kind of like the idea, because we're going for such a big difference. We're going for Austria to try and reunite, make Austria-Hungary. We'll just play the crazy version. We had a more sensible play last time in our Let's Play of Czechoslovakia. Let's go a little more, or let's go a little bit more out there. So, our ruling party is F48P. That sounds like some sort of weird ammunition, rather than a political party, but sure. I'm sure it stands for something important, but I don't know why you'd have a 48 in the middle. I'm sure it stands for like, oh, there were 48 people who did something or whatever. Let's start. Don't know enough about Hungarian history, personally. Oh, look at that. Look at our starting equipment. What do we need? Yeah. We don't even have enough manpower. Ugh. Right. Welcome to the Kingdom of Hungary. There are many like it, but this one is ours. Disarmed nation. Oh, joy. And we can't change that with the Treaty of Trianon active. Yay! We cannot change this with the Treaty of Trianon active. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is going to be a fun one. Right, so, in terms of their focus tree, there's basically three sections. There's this section, which deals with the military, and also has the Secret Rearmament, War Games, Bled Agreement, which gets rid of the Treaty of Trianon, etc. We demand the right to rearm. There's this section, which is pretty much your standard military section. Not so military, industrial section. Industrial revitalization, reintegrate the railroad, domestic industry, support urbanization, Institute for Industrial Technique, blah, 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 blah. It does actually come in here and connect here to ingenious designs, if we want it to. But the main one we're going to be focusing on for... Okay, my mouse is going right and we're going left. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, wait, I clicked on this rather than the scroll bar. That makes sense. Right. This one is the one we want to focus on right now. It goes over here, and then all the way down here. This is the one that determines what we're going to be doing with our government. So we've got the balanced budget, where we start to elect a king, strengthen the monarchists, blah, blah, blah. Elect a fascist king, which allows you to go into the fascist tree. Elect a democratic king, which allows you to go this way, make a Balkan Pact, or join the Allies. And the one we want, invite the Habsburg Prince, which of course is, well, originally the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. Demand a referendum or take Austria by force, restoration of Austria-Hungary, protect Czechoslovakia, claim Transylvania, march to the shore, reclaim Venetia, claim Galicia, claim the Bukovina, reclaim the empire. Basically a load of stuff that we can attack people with. Of course, if we chose to go this way, you've got economic intervention, you've got strengthen the fascists or possibly go communist. That means you have to kind of assassinate Horthy because he kind of is a fascist. Or if we go this way, you can go renounce the Treaty of Trianon, trade deal with Germany, maybe alliance with Italy. Or you can go all the way down here to reaffirm territorial claims and go a little bit crazy down there. We're going to start off with a kind of an obvious one. We want to mainline it here before they get the Anschluss with Germany, so we need to get to here nice and fast. Now, of course, there are problems here. We have to wait for elect a king, because that does require 30% support for F48P. Oh, which we do have. Huh! No, let's just mainline it. Go, 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 balanced budget. It'll give us political power, which is kind of especially when we can't change or disarmed or anything, but we can always stockpile it for later if we need to. What do we need in the way of resources? We need steel. France, please send steel. Now, us trying to reclaim Austria and then getting a load of stuff around us might result in fighting the entire world. It depends how things lie. It'll be interesting. Oh, pardon me. It's January, apparently, and there's pollen out. God damn it. These winters of 36 are strange. 3 military factories. Well, more guns, more support equipment. That'll have to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to need even more. We need 10. I think we need more. Right, 3 civilian factories. We're just going to focus on civilian factories because military factories, notice the cost there is ridiculous. Actually, that cost is lying to us. There's an extra 50% isn't actually added to that. So we're just going to do civilian factories for now. Oh joy. We don't really have much land, do we? 3 province nation. Okay. Research slots. Well, you probably know what I'm doing with these. Construction 1, basic machine tools, and electromechanical engineering, because that's how I nearly always start out. Nearly always. And I know, we've got low manpower, unassigned divisions we'll, I don't know, deal with somehow, I'm not sure how. Field Marshal Blegg, General Blegg, Trickster General, General Blegg, and General Panzer. Okay, we're going to go for you because you're a 4, and you have reconnaissance with Trickster. And I guess we will evenly distribute our forces around the border in the national interest. It's going to tell me in a minute that we've oversubscribed our defense. There you go. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. They're going to have fun. Low manpower, I know. I can't do anything about it, so we're going to say go away for now, and we're going to play. Right. 4 times speed to begin with. I'll probably tell you to... Oh no, you're actually all experienced. Huh. Is that based in historical, like, precedent? Normally most people start off with, you know, the baseline troops at level 2, not regular. I wonder why Hungary starts with regular. Is there a historical basis for that? Maybe it's because they had a limit on 15,000 troops, that they had really good 15,000 troops or whatever? I'm saying 15,000. It might not have been. I'm guessing it was 15,000. I think I remember it being 15,000, but I could be wrong there. There's no point in training them, so I guess we'll go to 5 times speed then. Let's do this. Now, this is completely ahistorical world. We'll see what happens. Nothing so far. Waiting for those first focuses to kick in, because we'll find out about, what, 10 days into March, what people are focusing. We could just click on them and be like, what are you focusing? Rhineland. Well, Germany nearly always goes Rhineland first. I can't even remember if it's like the first one they have to do on their tree, but it probably is. But they never pick any of the other small trees in their focus group. It's always Rhineland. Demilitarization of Rhineland. Balanced budget. Strengthen the monarchists. And we have some points we can spend. Ooh, we've got a lot of things we can pick here. War industrialist. Nah. Daily support for unaligned. That's the monarchy. We don't really need that right now, but cool. Do we need that down the tree? We'll check. Civilian factory construction speed. That'd be nice if I didn't think that we were going to run out of stuff to do because we've got such a small country. Smooth talking charmer. Silent workhorse. Democratic communist fascist. Okay, let's look at our focus tree. Do you require us to have a certain amount for the monarchists? No. We should be fine, actually. We don't actually need a certain amount for the monarchists for anything past that first one, which we already have. Let's double check. Yeah, there shouldn't be a problem here. Okay, so we could go for industrial concern. Industrial research time. Yeah, seems like a reasonable one. Military theorist. Material designer. Let's go with industrial research time, decrease 10%, because that's going to make a big difference. Since we're starting off, we're still doing our initial research. We actually have aircraft! That's totally breaking the Treaty of Trianon. How dare we? Electronic mechanical engineering. Mechanical computing. King of Hungary is going to be the most computer advanced nation in the world. Computer advanced? That's poor English. Computationally advanced. Well, correct, not exactly what I meant. Okay, how's the focus coming along? It's a run to Anschluss, because if they Anschluss, that's the entire point of this series gone, so I'm kind of... You know what they say about putting all your eggs in one basket? Yeah. I mean, we could fight Germany for, you know, the right to have Austria back. I don't think that's going to go well, though. Right, what do we want over here? Concentrate in industry. Strength the monarchists. Elect a king. That'll give us 10% national unity. We start off with 70 already, so people are pretty happy. Oh, Czechoslovakia. Aww. You're not doing well. Don't know why your organization's so low. Oh, you must be training. Yeah, you're training. Construction 1. How much do we have in the way of resources? Got a lot of aluminium. Having more to trade would be great, but I don't think that's going to make a big difference to us. In fact, changing our trade laws might be useful. Free trade. Like, we're only making aluminium and we're not using that much of it. Yeah. We're only using 2. So we could go free trade. Excavation just gives more to, like, get rid of, so... Maybe. Synthetic oil, it's tempting. Could go radio for the reinforce rate. I do tend to forget about radio. We need an assault doctrine. Here's the issue, though. What are we going to go for? We don't have the people to make mass assault work. Grand battle plan is definitely the weakest. And we're not going to be fighting a war of defense. Ideally. If we're fighting a war of defense, we're probably going to lose. Superior firepower is good. Mobile warfare is my preferred, especially when we've got a low population. I know part of that's because we've got a disarmed nation currently. I think we go mobile warfare. It's a long-term payoff. It's not a short-term goal here. We could go free trade, which would give us more output, more research buff, more construction. Yeah, free trade it is. There we go. So we've got a little bit of spare aluminium, but a lot of it is getting exported. 155 is getting exported. Well, I'm happy with that. Leadership purchase in the Soviet Union. Invite the Habsburg Prince. We will get there. Come on. Say yes. The Olympics. What are you currently doing? Please don't tell me it's Anschluss. Industrial efforts. Good, it's not Anschluss. I will throw a bit of a fit if it's Anschluss. To be fair, Austria can always say no to Anschluss. Historically, they don't. So the historical mode would always have a certain option come from that one. However, with historical focus turned off, we don't know what Austria would say. So there's a chance that Austria will still, you know, be like, nah, Germany, I ain't doing it for your Anschluss. I ain't having that. I don't know why they'd have that accent. That would be a bit weird. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown in search of a suitable king. The Kingdom of Hungary extended an invitation to Otto von Habsburg to return to lands that were, until recently, ruled by his family. Otto has lived in exile throughout Western Europe since the end of the Great War, and the dissolution of his father's empire. Choose to accept the offer. No longer a kingdom in name only. Yes. Sneezing. Pardon me. Right, demand a referendum. Austria's still independent. Come on. Please say yes. Please say yes, Austria. The entire series hinges upon this. We're a little bit too fascist for my liking, though. Okay. Alright, next we want... It's only a little bit ahead of time. Get the next construction. Come on. This is it. We need this referendum to go through. The problem is there's a few too many fascists, and I'm not sure if the referendum is just a random answer, or whether it's based off the population, because there's a lot of fascists there. For now, I guess we'll go Captain of Industry for the civilian and infrastructure and refinery buff. Over here, we could go radio, but I kind of want to go for the other industry one. We'll get the improved machine tools. Come on. Come on. Come on. Moment of truth is coming. 9 days. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please answer. Referendum succeeds! Shortly after midnight, Kurt Schlusnig announced that Austrian people had voted to union with Hungary. A telegram has arrived formally offering Otto von Habsburg the crown of Austria in the first step to provide the double monarchy. Excellent. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Restoration of Austria-Hungary. Let's do it. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely glorious. Political power game plus 20%. I love it. Right. Austria votes to unite with Hungary. Our brotherly ties have not been forgotten. At the insistence of Hungarians, Austria has carried out a referendum on the possibility of reunification of the two nations under the Habsburg crown. The final count has almost been completed, but it's already clear that a landslide victory for the unification camp. No irregularities in the voting process have been reported, and the Austrian government has found itself obligated to reform into a regional government of the Hungarian state. Huzzah! Ooh, free military factories. Ooh, yay! Let's get someone working on turret artillery. We're going to need to import tungsten, though. Hi, Portugal! And France, we're going to need more steel, if it's okay. Right. I put them on the board of Germany because I'm not sure what Germany's going to do. They might try and Anschluss by force. I'm not sure if they will or not. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I can't remember the German focus tree. I don't really play as Germany because they're kind of boring. They're just too easy. It's like playing as the United States. Also, the United States is boring because you've got a million years of just sitting there going, nah, I don't want to interfere. Nah, I don't interfere. Nah, I don't interfere. Pearl Harbor. Oh, I guess I've got to interfere now. And it's kind of, you know what, it's interesting gameplay. I like playing as the smaller nations who have a tough time. Or flipping some of the medium nations. That would be the Spanish Civil War. Hey, we beat the Spanish Civil War. Good times. Might even be able to get ourselves an early war as well. Still need our manpower back, though. Restoration of Austro-Hungary. With the reunification of Austria-Hungary completed, the Hungarian government has gathered international press in Budapest and announced the restoration of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. King Otto has assumed his rightful title as Emperor of Austria and has reiterated his vow that, although the empire is yet but a shadow of its former self, he shall not rest until all Habsburg lands have been reunited. The neighbours undoubtedly eye the proceedings in Budapest suspiciously. Like a phoenix from the ashes! Oh, and we get a new picture, and we get a new name. This is glorious. Otto von Habsburg. Ooh. Okay, I thought he'd be like an old guy, but that's true. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Sweet. National focus? Protect Czechoslovakia. If we do that... Ah, we need manpower to be able to attack anyone. Okay. So for now, we're going to have to try and get that Treaty of Trianon revoked. So secret rearmament it is, because that leads to the blood agreement. But if we do reintegrate railways, Czechoslovakia likes us more. We can probably do without. We'll do secret rearmament. Polish-Romanian alliance? Oh dear. Okay, the Poles and Romania have got an alliance going on. You're just guaranteeing Romania. Okay, that's not good for us, because I was going to attack them, because they have some of our land that we need. I will save this political power, because once we can get rid of the blood agreement, I want to change a lot of things very quickly. Mobile warfare. Improved machine tools. Lovely. Improved equipment conversion. We won't need this right now. This is one of the new focuses, one of the new technologies that allows you to change old, say, tanks to be new tanks. It's a very crude outline, but we're going to go concentrate industry 2. And we could do radio, but we need to do mobile warfare. Yes, I know there's battle plans with no units assigned. Also, I know that you've actually got too many people. I should probably change that. Ooh, no. You are green. That will not do. Drop and give me 200. Also, we will take 100 away. And I guess you could go to you, General 3. Right, construction 2. Let's grab... We can grab radio. Sure. Romania is kind of guaranteeing way too many people for my liking. Because if Poland's guaranteeing Romania, we can't attack Romania. But Romania is the one guaranteeing... Poland, Turkey, Greece. Actually, you're not guaranteeing Yugoslavia. Huh, that's okay. Hindenburg disaster. And secret rearmament. Awesome. Nothing actually changes because of this, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Right. War games, Bled Agreement. We've got to try and get there. Don't know if Romania's actually going to, you know, agree to the Bled Agreement. We might need to try and sweeten them. Let's go War games, the army experience. I'm not really keen on air doctrine, because we're not going to really get a chance to have a research into air doctrines, not at least in the early stages. Romania, on the other hand. Can I improve relations? Yes, please. We need to get them on side. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Pretty historic so far. Austria-Hungary does look a little bit on the small side. We need to bulk up. Our name looks good. Our name's, you know, German size. It's not France size, though, or Poland size. We need to make our name bigger. We need more size. It's kind of a long name as well, which isn't going to be beneficial. That said, Soviet Union have a pretty long name. They managed to get a nice big text. Because, you know, that's the thing. Hearts of Iron is just a game about trying to get the bigger text as possible in your name. That's actually true for all Paradox games. I'm really oversimplifying. Don't worry. I know. I'm mostly having a joke. I know some people are going to get annoyed at that. A million Earhart circumnavigates the globe. Ooh. Well done. You didn't go missing. War games. And now, the Bled Agreement. I demand the right to rearm. Hungary, please say yes. Not Hungary. I'm Hungary. Romania, please say yes. Stop improving relations. We're already maxed out 100. I mean, I will kill you, but I'm just not going to tell you that. Like, I totally want my land back.
Yes.
How's the training going? Good enough. Radio. Lovely. Not so keen on radar at the moment. We do need to up our arty game if we're going to start pumping arty out. How much art have we got? A little bit. We do need more guns, though. So, switch over to guns. That's a lie. We've got plenty of guns. That's annoying. Right. We could do resource excavation buff. Tanks. To get radio, we need to go through motorized. This is one thing I don't like about the focus trees, is there is always a motorized focus, but it's always kind of hidden behind a load of other stuff. And by the time you want it, you've already got it. We'll start grabbing it, and we'll just have to use that for mechanized instead. Or skip it if it doesn't apply to mechanized. Come on, Bled Agreement. Meanwhile, let's have a look at our units. Hello! 12 combat... Ooh, no. Get your new artillery. Get your new artillery. Get your infantry. And then get a recon company attached to you. Yeah, that should make you a lot more badass. It'll also require a lot more manpower, which we don't have. Oh, joy. And at the same time, we're going to need... only 200. Okay. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Oh, dear. Hey, maybe we can join in and have a fight against Yugoslavia. Come on, Bled Agreement. Want the right to rearm. I'm saving up political power for this. Anything else going crazy in the world? Japan declares war on China. Japanese built on the Chinese border. Of course you did, game. Of course you did. Bled Agreement. Done. Right. I'm maneuvers. It's a land doctrine. Ooh. Mobile focus. Research bonus for mobile warfare doctrine. Huh, so we do actually get a bonus for this doctrine. Well, we went the right doctrine, didn't we? And notice how it's da-da-da-da-da. Oh, look, a bonus to motorized. It doesn't even apply to mechanized, it's just motorized. That's frustrating. Either way, we probably want to run down some of our other trees right now, like industrial revitalization. The Kingdom of Romania stands firm on rearmament. Ooh. Negotiations regarding a possible revision of the treaty of did not progress much past the initial stage. The government of the Kingdom of Romania has quite clear that they won't move one bit from the position of maintaining the status quo. No, we're not going to accept this. Appeal to a major power for support. Who should we approach? Right. Germany. They don't like us. UK. France. Nah, no one really likes us. Let's see. Who dislikes you? No one, really. France! Czechoslovakia issues note of protest. The government of Czechoslovakia is watching the recent developments of the Austria-Hungarian with grave concern. The treaty has long been guaranteed for peace and stability in the region. Oh god! While the Czechoslovakian government accepts in principle that the nation should be permitted to choose their own destiny, which urges the government of Austria-Hungary in the strongest possible terms to abide by the treaty. Good for... Not good for them! Why am I saying good for them? Yugoslavia said the same thing. We managed to secure Romanian support for the partial revision of the Treaty of Trianon. All restrictions on military have been removed. Ooh, the international arms experts have left the country, and the War Ministry has drawn up initial plans for a modest expansion of our armed forces. Ooh, wait. It replaces it with a plus 0.5 recruitable population and a plus 50% factory? What? Still there. That thing said it inverted it, not removed it. It actually turned this into a positive. The Chinese United Front forms, unstable alliance. Here we go. Bled agreement. Oh, it doesn't seem to have anything. Maybe it was just saying compared to currently. There's nothing, no pop-up on the Bled agreement. Oh, well. Oh, the secret rearmament did an effect. Factory output and recruitable population. There we go. Right, let's... Limited conscription. Straight up. I'm not going to do anything just yet. I want to see if that manpower drops dramatically. The government idea secret rearmament has been fulfilled. Been removed because its prerequisites are no longer fulfilled. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess, no, we don't really have a secret rearmament anymore. Pretty sure people know about it. And then we can also change our civilian economy to partial mobilization. Glad I saved up all that political power. Right. How are we doing? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We do need more civilian factories, though, before we can build more military. Right, let's start recruiting and deploying. Infantry Type 1? What are you? I guess you're like the reserve? What are you? Oh! I guess I've got all the, Austrian divisions as well. Division... whatever. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so let's change you. Yeah. So we've actually got the Austrian templates as well. Is there a way to mass change them? I don't know if there is. No, it doesn't work like that. If there isn't a way to mass change it, Paradox, I'd like it, but if there is a way, maybe someone tell me in the comment section, because it would be really useful if we could just do a mass change right now. One more to go. There we go. Right, and now I should be able to delete this. Excellent, right. That's more like it. Now, of course, we're forced to be reckoned with. However, we're going to have to continue this next episode. Austro-Hungary is now a thing. Otherwise, the entire Let's Play would kind of be invalidated. That would have not been great. Who are we going to go to war with first? We don't know, because unfortunately Poland and Romania have made buddy-buddy, which I don't like. Grr. Either way, we've got people nearby who need a bit of a lesson learned. Czechoslovakia is actually going to be our friend, because we can guarantee them. Yugoslavia, they're demanding parts of Bulgaria. Maybe you'll be our target. We'll have to see. But until then, I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe, comment down below, especially since it's the start of a new series. Let me know what you think is going to happen with Austria-Hungary. But until next time, stay shiny.